Hi guys, today let's discuss the LeetCode question 26. Remove duplicates from sorted array. Given an integer array nums sorted in non-decreasing order, remove the duplicates in place such that each unique element appears only once. The relative order of the element should be kept the same, then return the number of unique elements in the nums. So we should be returning the number of unique elements in the nums array. So let's go to the example 1. So the example 1, the nums array is 1, 1, 2. The unique elements are 1, 2 and they should be positioned at the start of this nums array. So it should be 1, 2 and the third value can be anything. Let's go to the example 2 as well. So the nums array is 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2 and 3, 3, 4. So the unique elements are 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we should output as 5 and 0, 1, 2, 3 should be positioned at the start of this nums array. Let's go to the constraint section as well. So the constraint is the nums.length. The array length can range from 1 to 3 into 10 to the power of 4 and the nums array values can be from -100 to 100 and nums is in the ascending order, so which is it's sorted in non-decreasing order. I hope it is very clear from this question description. Let's go into the explanation part of it. For the purpose of explanation, let's consider the example 2 that is provided in the question description. And for the explanation purpose, I have duplicated the nums array below. And I have made use of two pointers. One is used to keep the track of unique elements and the second one is used for iterating through the entire nums array. So PTR is used for tracking the unique elements in the nums array. Now we are going to compare the value at this PTR, nums of PTR and nums of I. Whenever the value of nums of PTR and nums of I is same, then we are not going to do anything. In this case, the value of nums of PTR and nums of I is the same. In this case, we are going to increment our ith pointer. Ith pointer is incremented and if we see the nums of PTR value is not equal to nums of I. In this case, nums of PTR is equal to 0 and nums of I is equal to 1. Then in this case, we are going to do two things. First is increment our PTR pointer and the next one is to swap the values. So first we are going to increment the PTR. Yes, PTR is incremented. At nums of PTR and nums of I, the values needs to be swapped. After swapping, we get this. Now the values of nums of PTR and nums of I are swapped. Then the ith value will be incremented. Then we again compare the nums of PTR value and nums of I. In this case, nums of PTR is equal to nums of I. In this case, we are going to increment our ith pointer. After incrementing the ith pointer, again the nums of PTR value is equal to nums of I. In this case, again we are going to increment our ith pointer. After incrementing our ith pointer, in this case, our nums of PTR is not equal to nums of I. In this case, the first step again is going to be the PTR value needs to be incremented and then the swapping needs to be performed. Yes, the PTR value is incremented and the swapping needs to be performed and the nums of PTR and nums of I value needs to be swapped. Yes, the values are swapped now. After swapping the values, the ith pointer will be incremented. Once the ith pointer is incremented, we can see that nums of PTR is equal to nums of I. In this case, the ith pointer will be incremented and no operation needs to be performed. Then after incrementing the ith pointer, the nums of PTR is not equal to nums of I. In this case, we are going to increment our PTR and then the swap of this nums of PTR and nums of I needs to happen. Yes, PTR is incremented and the swapping of these two values needs to be performed. Yes, we have swapped these values. After swapping these values, the ith pointer value will be incremented. After incrementing the ith pointer value, the nums of PTR is equal to nums of I. In this case, there is no operation needs to be performed and the ith pointer value will be incremented. Once the ith pointer value is incremented, we can clearly see that nums of PTR is not equal to nums of I. In this case, the PTR value will be incremented and the swapping of nums of PTR and nums of I needs to happen. Yeah, PTR is incremented and the swapping of nums of PTR and nums of I will happen now. Yes, the swapping is also completed. Now we can clearly see that 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the values before the pointer and the pointer location has the unique elements in the non-descending order. So we have achieved what is being asked. Finally, we are going to return the PTR plus 1, so which is going to be 5 in this case. I hope it is very clear from this explanation. Let's go into the coding part of it. Let's start by initializing the pointer, so which is used to keep the track of unique elements in the nums array. So we will be initializing it with 0. Then we will be looping through this entire nums array for I in range of 1 to length of nums. If nums of PTR is not equal to nums of I, then in this case we are going to do two operations. The first one is increment the PTR by 1, and the next one is to swap these values, nums of PTR comma nums of I equal to nums of I comma nums of PTR. Let's return PTR plus 1 because PTR is used to store the number of unique elements. So we will be returning 4 plus 1 because this is a index, and since this is an index we are incrementing by 1. I hope we are done. Let's quickly run the code. Yeah, it is accepted. Let's quickly submit it as well. Yeah, it is submitted. Hope you like the explanation. For more such videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.